Hello class, hello CS372, aka Networks at Oregon State. My name is John Francis Caccamo, and I decided to do my project on queuing delay for nth packet calculation and average queuing delay, which oddly enough does not require all too much overhead in addition to the nth packet calculation. Proceeding onward. Okay, so queuing delay is one of the four sources of total nodal delay. And this is in addition to nodal processing delay, transmission delay, and propagation delay for packet switched networks. The key word here being packet switched. And this is the equation involving just a simple addition of the shorthands of the aforementioned forms of delay to equate to total nodal delay. Okay. So an excerpt taken from the textbook. At the queue, the packet experiences a queuing delay as it waits to be transmitted onto the link. The length of the queuing delay of a specific packet will depend on the number of early arriving packets that are queued and waiting for transmission onto the link. If the queue is empty and no other packet is currently being transmitted, then our packet queuing delay will be 0. On the other hand, if the traffic is heavy and many other packets are also waiting to be transmitted, the queuing delay will be long. We will see shortly that the number of packets that an arriving packet might expect to find is a function of the intensity and nature of the traffic arriving at the queue. Queuing delays can be on the order of microseconds to milliseconds in practice. And I know the representation, the explanation likes to utilize traffic or toll booths, but we'll see more on that later. So, taking from the lecture slides, again, our shorthand notation of queuing delay, and it's effectively time waiting at output link for transmission, and it depends on the congestion level of route. And it's just also similar to traffic and backups, and yes, so it's a great comparison to a real world palpable example. Okay, I've taken some lecture slides from the University of York of the True North / Canada. Okay, so I know our referring to my notes, we are familiar with this as being our equation for calculating queuing delay. So, okay, n-1 is all packets preceding the nth in the queue. L is equal to packet length reduced to bits, and similarly getting like terms, R is equal to link bandwidth in bits per second. And our answer will be calculated in seconds. But again, going back to my PowerPoint, I'm just gonna, yes, so there's some complexity that the University of York put forward here, which I found interesting. So L times the average packet arrival rate. If it's approaching 0 or close to 0, queuing delay is small. As it approaches 1, queuing delay is large. And this is represented by the empty highway and the congestion respectively. So in very simplistic terms, each node or station or router can be called a queue. Each packet can be called a job, a queue as a servicing / processing station, and a buffer or queue where jobs wait for service. The behavior of a queue is determined by the queuing policy. It is first in, first out in this example, FIFO, and the service time is proportional to packet length or fixed. The performance, throughput, delay, etc. depends on the queue parameters and the arrival processes of the jobs. And I will work out the class example. Returning back to my OneNotes here. Suppose there are 45 packets entering a queue at the same time. Each packet size is 3 MB. The link transmission rate is 1.3 gigabytes per second. And what is the queuing delay of packet number 19 in milliseconds? Rounded to 1 decimal point. Okay, again, here's our formula. We're expecting an answer in seconds, that is. Okay, so all the 19 minus 1 represents all the packets preceding the 19th packet, which will be 18, of course. 3 MB, which is broken down into 3 times 1024 times 1024 times 8 to get the representation in bits from 3 MB. And then this is simply divided by the bits per second. I did shorthand here, 1.39 bits per second, which is equal to 0.348 seconds or 348 milliseconds. And simply enough, the average queuing delay is just taking half of this answer in either seconds or milliseconds, and that turns out to be 0.174 seconds, or this is milliseconds, 174 milliseconds. Thank you so much for tuning into my presentations today. I wish you all the best, and this is John Caccamo signing off.